So Python tutorial, simply easy learning. About the tutorial, artificial intelligence is the intelligence demonstrated by machines in contrast to the intelligence displayed by humans. This tutorial covers the basic concepts of various fields: artificial intelligence, neural networks, natural language processing, machine learning, deep learning, genetic algorithms, etc. It's an implementation in Python. Audience. This tutorial will be useful for graduates, postgraduates, and research students who either have an interest in the subject or have the subject as part of the curriculum. The reader can be a beginner or advanced learner. Prerequisites: we assume that the reader has basic knowledge about artificial intelligence, Python programming. She should be aware of basic terminology used in AI, along with some useful Python packages like NLTK, OpenCV, Pandas, OpenAI, Gym, etc. Copyrights, tutorials, etc. Table of contents. Yeah, with Python, primary concept. Yeah, with Python, getting started. Yeah, with Python, machine learning, data preparation, supervised learning, goes into details. Yeah, with Python, right now we'll be focused on chapter 1, AI with Python, primary concepts. Since the invention of computers and machines, their capability to perform various tasks has experienced an exponential growth. Humans have developed the power of computer systems in terms of their diverse work domains to increase speeds and reducing size with respect time. A branch of computer science named artificial intelligence pursues creating the computers or machines as intelligent as human beings. Basic concept of artificial intelligence. According to the father of artificial intelligence, John McCarthy, it is the science of engineering making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. Artificial intelligence is a way of making a computer-controlled robot, or a software think intelligently in a similar manner that intelligent humans think. AI is accomplished by studying how human brain thinks and how humans learn, decide and work while trying to solve a problem, and then using the outcomes of the study as a basis of development intelligent software and systems. While exploring the power of the computer system, the curiosity of human led him to wonder, can a machine think and behave like humans do? Thus, the development of AI started with the intention of creating similar intelligence in machines that we find and regard high in humans. The necessity of learning AI. As we know, AI pursues creating the machines as intelligent as human beings. There are numerous reasons for us to study AI. The reasons are as follows. AI can learn through data. In our daily life, we deal with a huge amount of data, and the human brain cannot keep track of so much data. That's why we need to automate things. If we're doing automations, we need to study AI because in it we can learn from data and can do repetitive tasks with accuracy and without tiredness. AI can teach itself. It is very necessary that a system should teach itself because the data itself keeps changing. The knowledge which is derived from such data must be updated constantly. We can use AI to fulfill this purpose because an AI-enabled system can teach itself. AI can respond in real time. Artificial intelligence, with the help of neural networks, can analyze the data more deeply. Due to this capability, AI can think and respond to the situations which are based on the conditions in real time. AI achieves accuracy. With the help of deep neural networks, AI can achieve tremendous accuracy. AI helps in the field of medicine to diagnose diseases such as cancer from the MRIs of patients. AI can organize data to get most out of it. The data is an intellectual property for the systems which are used using self-learning algorithms. We need AI to index and organize the data in a way that it always gives the best results. With AI, smart systems can be built. We need to understand the concept of intelligence so that our brain can construct another intelligent system like itself. What is intelligence? The ability of system to calculate, reason, perceive relationships and analogies, learn from experience, store, retrieve information from memory, solve problems, comprehend complex ideas, use natural language fluently, classify, generalize, and adapt new situations. Types of intelligence. As described by Howard Gardner, an American developmental psychologist, intelligence comes in multiple. Intelligence description example. Intelligence, linguistic intelligence description. The ability to speak, recognize, and use mechanisms of phonology, speech sounds, syntax, grammar, and semantics, meaning. Example, narrators, orators, intelligence, musical intelligence, description, the ability to create, communicate with, and understand meanings made of sound, understanding of pitch, rhythm. Example, musicians, composers, singers, intelligence, logical mathematical intelligence, description, the ability to use and understand relationships in the absence of actions or objects. It is also the ability to understand complex and abstract ideas. Example, mathematician, scientist, intelligence, spatial intelligence, the ability to perceive visual or spatial information, change it, and recreate visual images without reference to the object, construct 3D. Map readers, astronauts, physicists, bodily kinesthetic intelligence, the ability to use complete or part of the body to solve problems or fashion products, control refining coarse motor skills, and manipulate the objects. Players, dancers, interpersonal intelligence, the ability to distinguish among one's own feelings, intentions, and motivations. Gautam Buddha, interpersonal intelligence, the ability to recognize and make distinctions among other people's feelings, beliefs, and intentions. Mass communicators, interviewers. You can say a machine or system is artificially intelligent when it is equipped with at least one or all intelligences in it. What is intelligence composed of? The intelligence is intangible. It is composed of reasoning, learning, problem solving, perception, linguistic intelligence. Let us go through all the components briefly. Reasoning. It is a set or process that enables us to provide basis for judgment, making decisions and predictions. There are probably two types: inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning. It conducts specific observations to make broad general statements. It starts with a general statement and examines the possibilities to reach a specific logical conclusion. Inductive reasoning, even if all premises are true in a statement, inductive reasoning allows for the conclusion to be false. If something is true of class or of things in general, it is also true that for all members of that class, example, Nita is a teacher who is studious, therefore all teachers are studious. Example, all women above, which is 60. Here's our grandmother, Shalini is 65 years, therefore Shalini is a grandmother. Learning one. The ability of learning is possessed by humans, particular species of animals, and AI-enabled systems. Learning is categorized as follows. Auditory learning. It is learning by listening and hearing. For example, students listening to recorded audio lectures. Episodic learning. To learn by remembering sequences of events that one has witnessed or experienced. This is linear and orderly. Motor learning. It is learning by precise movement of muscles, for example, picking objects, writing, etc. Observational learning. To learn by watching and imitating others. For example, child tries to learn by mimicking her parent. Perceptual learning. It is learning that recognizes stimuli that one has seen before. For example, identifying and classifying objects and situations. Relational learning. It involves It involves learning to differentiate among various stimuli on the basis of relational properties rather than absolute properties. For example, adding little less salt at the time of cooking potatoes that came up salty last time. When cooked with adding, say, a tablespoon of salt. Spatial learning. It is learning through visual stimuli such as images, colors, maps, etc. For example, a person can create a road map in mind before actually following the road. Stimulus response learning. It is learning to perform a particular behavior when certain stimulus present. For example, dog raises its ear when hearing a doorbell. Problem solving. It is a process in which one perceives and tries to arrive at a desired solution from a present situation by taking some path which is blocked by known hurdles. Problem solving also includes decision making, which is a process of selecting the best suitable alternative out of multiple alternatives to reach a desired goal. And with AI, that's the goal, to have it make its own decisions. Perception. It is a process of acquiring, interpreting, selecting, and organizing sensory information. Perception presumes sensing in humans. Perception is aided by sensory organs. In the domain of AI, perception mechanism puts the data acquired by the sensor together in a meaningful manner. Linguistic intelligence. It is one's ability to use, comprehend, speak, and write the following languages. It is important in interpersonal communication. What is involved in AI? Artificial intelligence is a vast area of study. This field of study helps in finding solutions to real world problems. Let us now see the different fields of study within AI. Machine learning. It is one of the most popular fields in AI. The basic concept of this field is to make the machine learning from data as human beings can learn from historical experience. It contains learning models on the basis of which predictions can be made on unknown data. Logic. It is another important field of study in which mathematical logic is used to execute the computer programs. But it contains rules and checks to perform pattern, matching semantic analysis, etc. Searching. This field of study is basically used in games like chess, tic-tac-toe. Search algorithms give the optimal solution after searching the whole search space. Artificial neural networks. This is a network of efficient computing systems. The central theme of which is powerful the analogy of biological neural networks. ANN can be used in robotics, speech recognition, and speech processing, etc. Genetic algorithm, helping in solving problems with assistance of more than one program. The result would be based on selecting the fittest. Knowledge representation. It is a field of study with help of which we can represent the facts in a way the machine that is understandable to the machine. The more efficiently knowledge, the more efficiently knowledge is represented, the more systems will be intelligent. Application of AI. In this section, we will see the different fields supported by AI. Gaming. This AI plays a crucial role in strategic games such as chess, poker, tic-tac-toe, where a machine can think a large number of possible positions based on heuristic knowledge. Natural language processing. It is possible to interact with a computer that understands the natural language spoken by humans. Expert systems. There are some applications which integrate machine software and special information to impart reasoning and advising. They provide explanation and advice to users. Vision systems. These systems understand, interpret, and comprehend visual input on the computer. For example, a spying airplane takes photographs which are used to figure out spatial information or map the areas. Doctors use clinical expert systems to diagnose a patient. Police use computer software that recognize the face of a criminal with stored portrait made by forensic artists. Speech recognition. Some intelligent systems are capable of hearing and comprehending the language in terms of sentences and their meanings while a human talks to it. It can handle different accents, slang words, noise in the background, changing noise due to cold, etc. Handwriting recognition. The handwriting recognition software reads the text written on paper by a pen or on screen by a stylus. It can recognize the shapes of letters and convert it into incredible text. Intelligent robots. Robots are able to perform the task done by a human. Yes, sensors detect physical data from the real world, such as light, heat, temperature, movement, sound, bump, and pressure. They have the efficient processors, multiple sensors, and huge memory to exhibit intelligence. In addition, they are capable of learning from their mistakes and they can adapt to the new environment. Cognitive modeling, simulating human thinking procedure. Cognitive modeling is basically the field of study with computer science that deals with the study and simulating the thinking process of human beings. The main task of AI is to make machine think like human. The most important feature of human thinking process is problem solving. That is why more or less cognitive models try to understand how humans can solve problems. After this, the model can be used for various AI applications such as machine learning, robotics, natural language processing, etc. Applying is a diagram of different ways of thinking in the human brain. Cognitive, behavioral, physical, kinematic, geometry, agent, agent and environment. In this section, we'll focus on the agent and environment and how these help in artificial intelligence. Agent. An agent is anything that can perceive its environment through sensors or acts upon the environment through effectors. Human agent has sensory organs such as eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin parallel to the sensors, and the other organs such as hands, legs, mouth for effectors. A robotic agent replaces cameras and infrared range finders for the sensors and various motors and actuators for the effectors. A software agent has encoded bit strings as its programs and actions environment. Some programs operate in an entirely artificial environment, from point to keyboard input, database, computer file systems, and character output on a screen. In contrast, some software agents, software robots, or soft bots exist in rich, unlimited soft bot domains. The simulator has a very detailed, complex environment. The software agent needs to choose from a long array of actions in real time. A softbot is designed to scan the online references of customers that shows interesting items to customers works in a real as well as artificial environment. That is chapter 1 of artificial intelligence with Python. Tutorials point simply learning. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.